Welcome to the Melody Podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about the music of fusion. The term fusion of music typically refers to the blending or combining of different musical styles, genres, or cultural elements to create a new and unique sound. Fusion music often transcends traditional boundaries and incorporates diverse influences. Here are a few examples of musical fusion. Jazz fusion. Combining elements of jazz with other genres such as rock, funk, or electronic music. Artists like Miles Davis, Chick Corea, and The Weather Report are known for their contributions to jazz fusion. World music fusion. Bringing together musical traditions from different parts of the world. This can involve the fusion of Western and non-Western musical elements, resulting in a rich and diverse sound. The genre may include collaborations between musicians from various cultural backgrounds, such as China, Asia, South America, and Latino. Electronic fusion, blending electronic music with other genres like rock, jazz, or classical. This genre often involves the use of electronic instruments and digital production techniques. Rock fusion, incorporating elements of rock music with other genres such as jazz, blues, or classical. Progressive rock bands like Yes or King Crimson often experimented with fusion elements in their music. The 1975 Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody is an example of where several musical styles are fused to produce a 6-minute thorough composed song. A rhapsody is a one-movement work which includes a range of contrasting tonality, moods, and color. After the introduction, Bohemian Rhapsody includes a ballad, an operatic passage, a progressive rock section, and finally the ending coda. Hip-hop fusion, mixing hip-hop with various genres such as jazz, R&B, funk, or electronic music. The fusion has led to the development of subgenres like jazz rap, or trip hop. I checked out both genres and I like the jazz rap better. Trip hop has a unique sound to it. You can hear all the different fusions on Spotify. Just search the Melody Podcast on Spotify, or you can listen on our website at shopmelody.com. Classical fusion. Integrating classical music with other genres, creating a crossover between classical compositions and popular music styles. Reggae fusion. Combining reggae with elements of other genres like hip-hop, pop, or rock. Artists like Damian Marley or Sublime have experimented with reggae fusion. I also looked into reggae fusion and I was very impressed. You can hear the reggae sound plus whatever fusion there is. I heard a rock song, a pop song, and a hip hop fusion of reggae, and it was pretty astonishing. Music of fusion allows for innovation and the creation of fresh sounds. It often breaks down traditional music barriers, appealing to a broad audience with diverse taste. Musicians who engage in fusion are known for their openness to experimentation and their willingness to explore new sonic territories. The Godfather of Fusion. Larry Coryell was sometimes known as the Godfather of Fusion. During a stellar 50-year career, this undisputed great of jazz guitar worked with many fellow giants including Miles Davis, Chet Baker, Charles Mingus, and John McLaren. Coryell died of heart failure on Sunday, February 19, 2017, in a New York City hotel room at the age of 73. He had just performed at the Iridium Jazz Club in Manhattan just 2 days before his death. So, Super Bowl 58 was last weekend, and the Chiefs won their third Super Bowl title with Patrick Mahomes. And Usher performed the Apple Music halftime show, which became the largest viewed halftime show in history with 129.3 million views. So I got to thinking, how much money does Usher get out of this? Well, the answer surprised me. So Apple Music pays the NFL $50 million a year to sponsor the Super Bowl halftime show. But Usher won't get any of that money. Instead, he'll perform for free, leveraging the exposure to gain followers, sell tickets, and increase streaming numbers. So here's how it works. Some of the world's most famous artists have performed at the Super Bowl, including Prince, Michael Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake, the Rolling Stones, and Rihanna. But none of these artists were paid. Here's how the financials work. The NFL signs a $50 million sponsorship deal. Artists get paid a $15 million production budget. This budget covers 2,000 to 3,000 part-time workers, including, it's for the set design, the security, the dancers, and the marketing. But artists don't get any of the production money. In fact, some artists end up spending millions of dollars of their own money on the performance. The Weeknd and Dr. Dre both spent $7 million of their own personal cash for their Super Bowl performances. So why spend that much money on a performance they aren't being paid for? For the exposure. The Super Bowl is watched by 115 million people a year. 129.3 million this year. Brands will spend $7 million on a 30-second commercial during the game. Usher received a 13-minute brand ad for free. The Grammy Award-winning musician and entertainment icon will embark on a 2024 tour titled Usher, Past, Present, and Future, beginning in late summer. The tour is set to make a multi-night stop in Chicago. Tickets went on sale to the general public Monday, just one day after the Super Bowl performance. His latest album, Coming Home, was also released February 9th, 2 days before the Super Bowl. StubHub says artists typically see a 50% increase in concert ticket searches after performing at the Super Bowl. And The Weeknd sold 1 million tickets after his performance. That's why Usher announced a 24-city arena tour. This creates a win-win situation. The NFL gets one of the world's top artists to perform at the biggest event for free, and the musician gets a 13-minute commercial in front of 115 million people for a fraction of what the brands pay. That's why artists do it for free. So, fun music fact. Speaking of the Super Bowl, during Prince's Super Bowl halftime show in 2007, volunteers accidentally ran over and cut 3 power cables during the stage setup. So a member of the lighting crew stripped the ends and held the cables in place by hand for the entire 12 minutes of the show. In the rain. That's incredible. It's a wonder he didn't get electrocuted. Music history for February 17th. So in 1976, the Eagles released their greatest hits, 1971 through 1975, a collection of 10 songs from their first 4 albums. For a while, it was certified as the top-selling album in the U.S. history. In 1991, Ed Sheeran is born in West Yorkshire, England. He breaks through in 2011 with the A-Team, written about a drug-addicted prostitute he met while performing at a charity event for a homeless shelter. In 1984, the musical drama Footloose opens in theaters, and in 1972, Green Day frontman Billy Joe Armstrong is born in Oakland, California. He is raised in a nearby rodeo where he records his first song at the age of 5. Here's the Melody Media news of the week. So you can become a member for free at shopmelody.com. We have forums, we have member feeds, we have where you can add friends and share music. So get on there, get your friends on there, and share music together. You can also sign up for the Melody Pulse Letter, which is a weekly newsletter about Melody. You can join the Melody Games for a chance to win awesome stuff. We have 4 teams: the Melody Jammers, the Reapers, the Funky Tones, and the Space Rangers. Players will participate in a weekly music trivia game, and the top 3 players of each team at the end of the season will battle it out live on YouTube on August 3rd, 2024 in the Melody Championship Games. The winner will get a lot of different stuff, including a trophy and a cash prize. Who doesn't love cash? You can sign up to become a Melody VIP to receive exclusive badges, access to bonus podcasts, and Melodious episodes like our bloopers and more. Melodious is a music game show premiering March 29th on YouTube, featuring myself and Charity, where we play music games like trivia, sound recognition, and more. Go subscribe to Melodious on YouTube. The Daily Chart. It's a new podcast that I'm starting. The Daily Chart will be about top songs of the day and feature short stories about up-and-coming artists, new artists, or just anything at all. Check out the Melody Media introduction trailer on YouTube. It tells everything about Melody Media and who we are. Go to shopmelody.com and get your gear for all that we offer. We have shirts, hoodies, hats, cups, banners, and so much more for all of our shows, including this podcast, Melodious, Melody Radio, and Melody Media itself. The Daily Chart merch is in the works. Thanks for listening to the Melody Podcast. My name is James Shelton, and next week I've got the live melody for you. Thanks again.